Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 9 of Dying Light 2 Stay Human, the game whose title I definitely remember. And oh my goodness, hello to Caroluna and everybody rating over. Wow, right at the top of the episode. Caroluna, thank you so much for your SnowRunner stream earlier. I was lurking to the extent that I could. I was trying to wrap up some stuff at work, but I hope that you had a wonderful rest of your stream. I know that you were still in... I'm sorry... Axum, Atum. I always forget the exact name of the map, but I hope that you were having a great time. I will also say, as we jump back in here to the wonderful world of Dying Light 2, I would submit Amour. There we go. I would vote. This is just my vote. Everybody runs their stream. Oh, there was one change that I wanted to make. You guys, there was one change that I wanted to make to the graphical settings because, GeForce Now finally updated and said, hey, this is what your settings should be. Everybody should run their stream any way that they want. But I would submit that if people are excited by a hype train and they're like, yeah, let's get Caroluna up as high as we can and stuff, that you like lean into that. Like, it's cool. People will always donate and participate into the stream in any way that they feel comfortable, and if that's something that makes them excited and that they have fun with it, let them have fun with it. Like, it's cool, and there's nothing to feel anything other than the love that your chat has for you. In fact, I feel bad that I wasn't in a position where I could sort of get over and help participate in the hype train. But that's it. We'll say no more about it. I just wanted to give a thought on that. And aside from that, the most important thing is everybody gets to run their stream any way that they want to, any way that they like. So very quickly, GeForce Now had said, well, I've just sort of like went with the default, but allegedly, if we, not sharpness, where is it? There's like an anti-aliasing thing in here that it had said should be, it recommended putting it on stable instead of sharp. And I don't now remember where that was because I didn't look for it before this. I don't see it in here. So I'm just going to leave it where it was, and maybe for the next episode, maybe for episode 10, we'll work that out. Because I don't want to spend my life in the menu. So, let's go ahead and check for... Carolina says, as thankful as I am, having hype trains in my stream makes me uncomfortable. And you know what? If it makes you uncomfortable, then like you said, there shouldn't be any pressure for you to keep it on. Like, I'll say that. Like, I think that it can be beneficial to have the perspective of, like, another streamer and a member of, like, your chat. But the most important thing is that you have a good time in your stream. So that's where it goes. So the water tower is actually level 2, even though we basically did most of that. So I want to go see if we can do All in the Family, which is actually closer. Will asked me to rescue his sister's boyfriend, the menacing Theodore. Will had trapped the man inside a dark zone. Will had his back against the wall because his sister was furious with him and announced that she was pregnant with Theodore's child. Search the ground floor of the Dark Hollow. And yeah, we definitely need to do that at night. Also, I have no idea why I'm up here with the goats. Oh, because my stash is up here too, apparently. Patikin is asking if we should start a hype train here. Well, Patikin, the most hype of all would be, were you able to get your refund for Alan Wake Remastered? And I will say this, like Patikin, no guarantees ever, but I've heard tell of people getting refunds on, like, Steam at least, and I think that your game is on Epic. On Steam, like, after owning it for a couple months, or, like, having played it for, 4 hours instead of just the 2, like, I feel like the 2-hour window is a very strong guideline, and yet it is a guideline. And if there's a compelling case to be made, such as, hey, I just booted this game up, you can see it on my stream, I go to play it for the first time, and it's got this, like, graphical corruption issue, and it's really distracting and it's clearly not designed well. I think that's a strong case to make. Patigan did send a support ticket. And I'm sorry, because Moo is in here as well. I'm very concerned that I haven't said hello to people because I've been sort of getting set up. I think Auspicious Angel is telling you not to take away our hype trains. Well, I mean, I like to share some thoughts, but I also do understand where Carolina is coming from on it, where, like, I want people to feel extremely comfortable coming into Lurk, coming into... Yeah, so it's just going to be at nighttime, and it is 1400. Is there anything I can do in the area? And we could probably do this, the military convoy. I mean, we can't do this at night. We could get gear, axes, or consumables, I would read that as. And I have level 240 stamina. Are there any places that I couldn't do before? That's 300. That's a nighttime thing. I actually don't know what this is. Sure, let's go check out some question marks in the area. I do want to stress this is not a 100% playthrough. Like, I'm not going for 100%. I know that Patikan specializes in those. For me, though, I'm doing the things that I find interesting. So, like, I may not do all the parkour challenges, but, I might fall to my death. Randomly. I was aiming for the wires. Yeah, my interest leans more towards just reflecting back to Carolina, something that has been expressed to me on this channel.
Sorry, I'm busy.
Hey, sometimes, people will engage however they see fit. And like I was starting to say there before I fell, I mostly want people, one of the highest compliments that I can be paid is like, hey, I came in, it was just like, fun to relax, chill out, enjoy the game, enjoy the conversation, stuff like that. That's what I'm out here for. Oh, and Caroluna's turning. And Caroluna, thank you again so much for the raid and the awesome stream. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your evening, a great day at work tomorrow, and are off to a great weekend. Hopefully we'll get a chance to see some more streaming. I would have wanted to. I hear bees, but do not see bees. Yeah, bees. There they are. Just wave your arms around, and when you start feeling pain, you found them. Oh, there's a quest or something over here.
May Ceres protect our crops from the winter cold.
Aiden?
You know me?
Yeah, I was hoping I'd bump into you, actually. Let me introduce myself. I'm Rahim. I run Sparker, the first post-apocalyptic dating service.
I'm not interested in dating. I'm interested in finding my sister, but...
A dating service? I could use a little something, if you know what I mean.
Okay. So...
Tell me.
Oh, I'll gladly explain. Get you up to speed? Okay, I'll admit it. I made you a card already.
Whoa. What?
I created a profile for you.
A profile on a card. What on earth for?
Well, it's my job. The world may have ended, and most of our loved ones have turned into bloodthirsty monsters roaming the streets, but that doesn't mean people have stopped being lonely. I mean, shit. That's exactly why they're lonely these days.
You mean to tell me there was a time when people weren't lonely?
Imagine a world where people actually went out to work, shopping, walking their dog, and on top of that, they had dating apps.
Apps?
Okay, never mind. What I'm trying to say is that before the shit hit the fan, we used to socialize. There were parties, when people got together just for the sake of being together. And of course, to get laid. Now, Everyone just stays home behind closed doors because, well, meeting new people can result in getting clubbed in the skull for a bucket of water.
So, well, let me get this straight. Your cards help people meet.
Basically, yes. People who want to meet other people come see me. I draw them. I'm pretty good at that, or at least that's what I'm told. Then I put their portrait on a card and display it on my dating board. If someone's interested, they get in touch with me and voila! A romance is born. Not always for very long, but I guess that's something that hasn't changed. But right now, I'm in deep shit, and I desperately need help.
Of course you do.
Some shithead trying to imitate me forged several Sparker cards. They scattered them around town. That's infringement. It's ruining my reputation and disorienting my customers. I need someone to collect these fake cards for me and bring them back. I heard that talentless hack was killed in a dark zone, so he won't be bothering me again. And I managed to find most of the fake cards. But there are 2 left I couldn't get hold of. Bring them to me, and I'll give you the card I've made for you. Check the map on the wall. I've marked possible locations for the fake cards.
This map here, yes? Okay. I'm just going to guess that we're going to have to do this at night, because we usually do. And hello to Hickey! Good night to Caroluna. Also, just before I do this, because I did read it, Moo was saying Caroluna says he hopes to stream tomorrow after he gets home from work and orders pizza. Maybe 4 to 5 hours. Fingers crossed. I hope so. I would really... That would be a great way to sort of round out our day here tomorrow. Okay. And somebody is yelling for help, and they're very close. So I feel like it's probably a good... Hold on. Okay. Okay, don't stand in that. Yeah, Hickey, I hope you had a great Thursday. I'm feeling, as you can probably tell, so much better than I had been. Okay, let's get this guy on his feet.
I would have died. You deserve a reward, man.
Okay. I'm not sure that I've faced off against any poison so far, but now we've got a poison resistance booster. And... yeah, I want to go try to find those cards. Apparently it's something we can do during the daytime, but we'll find out. Oops. Also, did I get the drop kick ability? If I did, I haven't done it yet. So let me just look here. I feel like I probably did. Drop kick. Hold right bumper and press left bumper twice while in the air. Oh yeah, that works. I gotta see if I can remember to do it, but... I'm looking for... there. Oh, you guys, Brian 488-2040 got this game. And he says that he's having a great time with it. I think that's awesome. Like, I don't know if he was planning to play it before seeing the stream, but I love the fact that watching at least some of this helped to, like, confirm the decision at least. And Hickey says he's glad that I'm feeling better. Yeah, not feeling so great earlier in the... God damn it. Okay. Can't be here. I mean, we can, but it's just gonna get incredibly lethal. So, is there... Can I go to the other one, do we think? Probably not, but let's go look. It's not that far. And at worst, we could get this, or there's actually another quest right there. Why don't we go pick that up, since it's something that we can definitely do while we're waiting for the sun to go down. So I have a question, and this is it's not necessarily something that we can answer. It's just I feel like I'm in Bizarro world. Ubisoft has apparently made news by announcing the fact that they are for the rest of this year. They're going to release.
Aiden, I saw Sophie and her men near the water tower. So the place should be empty now. But I don't know when they'll be back.
Okay, I don't know why we suddenly got that update. That's more central story mission, but maybe I wandered a bit close to that. Nope, you just let go. I feel like I see a lot of people commenting on like, oh, Ubisoft is making this Assassin's Creed Mirage game, and also like the Division Heartland, and it was like a bunch of games that I feel like we've known about for the better part of 18 months. Like I'm really confused what the big news was, except that like to confirm, yes, those are the things that we're working on over the course of the next year, which is mostly just confirming something that I feel like we already knew.
Jeez, what's with the tantrum, guy?
Life sucks. It's that simple.
Well, what happened?
Back in the good old days, there were holes all around here. Infected would come out every night and attack the station. Ah, good times. You see, we knew exactly where they were gonna come out, so killing them was easy. Fish in a barrel easy. Shooting gallery shenanigans every night. Me and my buddies would be on who could take out the most. We drank and blew off steam. Sometimes we test weapons on virals. Those were our special nights, you know?
Ah, sounds like a hoot and a holler.
Right, but shit, it's over. The lieutenant ordered all doors within a few kilometers nailed shut and all holes boarded up. Although, don't tell anyone, a new hole appeared recently and we got virals coming out of it. Clawed their way through the wall of a toilet stall. Talk about shit backing up.
Oh, great.
When the lieutenant notices it, we'll have to board it up. But for now, I happen to have a special weapon to test. But neither I nor any of my buddies want the lieutenant to catch us using it. But you, if you want, you can test it. At least before they board the shitter up again.
So this is a limited time offer then? Ooh.
Just be careful. The virals coming from that place smell, well, like shit. But you look like you can stand the stink. Go ahead next door and grab the weapon to start the fun.
You look like you can stand the stink. That's the nicest thing anybody's ever said. So is this a you need to do it at night thing? Can only be started at night. Not yet. I do like the idea that it's another combat challenge because the last one was pretty straightforward. I'll tell you what, since we're right here, why don't we do this
Looking to enlist, citizen?
zone?
PKs are always looking for brave young men and women to fight.
Maybe it's up the hill. Like, I'm looking forward to Assassin's Creed Mirage. I'm sort of confused by what the... Oh, there's the A button that somebody had mentioned. I'm just kind of confused as to why it's like suddenly big news that Ubisoft... Yep, it's still on tack for this year. Okay. Thought that swing might have gotten that dude too. Okay, hold on. I need to catch my breath. Shit. It was a classic zombie thing where I sort of lost my footing and then couldn't swing when I had intended. Okay, that was just me being super clumsy. Okay, hold on. There's gotta be... Stop. I thought I bought like either a Molotov or a recipe for a Molotov. So let me just check. Yeah, let's replace these decoys. No, I got nothing. Can I craft a Molotov? I can. Ish. Yeah, no, I can do one of these. Yeah, so let's say 5 of those. They're not very good quality Molotovs, but Moo says maybe everybody just needs something to be excited about. No, but with the weird thing, like I would think that too, Moo, but it feels like it's actually like people are like, oh, can you believe that's what Ubisoft has on tap? It's like, what did you guys think? Did you guys think they were gonna like announce a new Prince of Persia game that they've never talked about? And there's no like, what did everybody think was happening? It feels like Ubisoft was like, yeah, this will be cool. We're just going to do this completely run-of-the-mill, unremarkable update confirming what we've got going on in the next 12 months. And everybody was saying like, oh, really? Well, we'll see about that. Okay. Now, if we had the health bars on, I feel like we would see that a lot of that is... It might not kill them, but it's going to make sure that they get dead more easily after the fire's done. Yeah, and it does kill some of them, right? Yeah, if people were like, wow, this is great, Assassin's Creed, I'd be like, yeah, I'm right there with you. If people are like, yeah, I don't really care, then that's also perfectly understandable. It's the people who are like, oh, check this out. Oh, they thought this was good. It's like, yeah, why wouldn't it be? Like, another thing is that, like, Moo, you might appreciate this. I've mentioned on various streams, every once in a while, or actually with increasing frequency, I feel like YouTube knows when we talk about it. YouTube will just, like, get this topic into the algorithm and believe, for no discernible reason, that it's extremely interesting and serve up multiple videos about the topic. The current topic that YouTube seems to think that I really, really want to know about is that Assassin's Creed Valhalla wasn't a good game and was too long and was one of the worst games released in the last 2 years, and it's a travesty and it will actually make you sterile, and all of these other YouTube superlatives that I'm actually not interested in at all. I was going to stomp his head in, but I guess that kick did the deal. Okay, now the sun is going down, so we should actually focus on getting where we want to be so that we can do something good. So, I feel like there's so many more important things that we could do than the matchmaker. Like, yeah, let's go rescue the sister's boyfriend. I want to do that. And we need to do that at night. So let's go head over here, and we'll be in position in about an hour or so when the sun goes down. Now, here's the thing that I don't understand, and this is just me talking about, and hello to Fox! Also, Lucas says it's a sad time for game studios. I know that there's been some really uneven PC ports lately, and Digital Foundry actually had an interesting segment on their podcast about why they think that is, and how it seems to me like their overall takeaway is that it seems pretty transitory. In other words, it's not something that they would expect to... Oh, I've never done this. Let's try this. Yeah, that works for me. But, like, is there another reason that it's a really sad time for video game studios or something? It did, like, I know there's been a lot of layoffs, but that's sort of a running thing. Working for a game studio is an incredibly thankless job. At least it appears so from the outside. It doesn't matter the quality of what you build. You can spend 6 months or 5 years or 10 years of your life on something, and when it's done, when it ships, yeah, you're fired. Maybe we'll bring you back for more work in the future, but other than that, good luck with your unemployment. That seems to be the overall zeitgeist of the video game industry. Oh, hold on, I'm out of stamina. 1 second! Oh, that dude tripped and ducked. Okay. Just the kick where he doubles over in midair. Like he got shot in Just Cause. Yeah, Hickey's saying the same thing. I keep getting videos about how Assassin's Creed has gone to trash. Like, so here's the thing, and then we're gonna be going in here. I took particular issue with the story in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and as always, we're not going to get into details here. Anybody that's curious about it, the whole collection is up, and I talk about it a bunch at the end. You know, they're the final episode, and I haven't done any DLC packs, at least not yet. So, yeah, it still remains the final episode. But one thing that I would not say, and this is what like the thrust of one of these videos was, is, oh, it's too long, it's too pointless. I spent the time that I spent with Assassin's Creed because I chose to play it on a higher difficulty level where I felt confident that the game was going to be challenging and it was going to test my skills. I could have set it to a lower difficulty level, to a normal difficulty level. That would have been like the name of it. And when I was accidentally playing it normal for a while, I felt like the game was too easy during that time. And I was just sort of like steamrolling everything. I had intended to play it at very hard. When I dialed it up to very hard, I had a better time with it for a good long time. That game was incredibly lethal. And a single misstep could wind up getting dead. I would... Is there a way... Does anybody know... There's no, like... Just, like... Wait until night right now. Like, I can't hold down right now and just wait 1 hour, right? Is there anything I can do? Like, right... Yeah. Let's just go over here. I just abhor standing around and doing nothing. Over here. And so the reason that I'm saying all this is that one of the videos that I was watching is like, oh, Assassin's Creed is too long and it's too easy. And I'm sitting over here thinking to myself, okay, if it's too easy, all of those difficulty... Ooh, I went to do the grapple. You know it has difficulty options, right? So what are you complaining about? Are you complaining that the difficulty level labeled easy is too... Sorry, labeled normal is too easy? And you want normal to be whatever's normal for you personally? Is that the fight that we want to have right now? Why not just turn up the difficulty slightly? Turn it up to hard. Turn it up to very hard. I did. It seemed like a good time to me. I need to stop tapping on the button. Luca is saying that it's sad for video game developers because layoffs and half-assed games for no reason. Hold on. Okay, one of those guys had a gas tank on him, so we might wind up getting a new crowd of dudes. Yeah, that's the sun is going down, everybody. We've got about 20 minutes. I really want to do this. I'm not so good at lockpicking. Gosh darn it. Okay. Boy, all I need is for every single one of these dudes to just take a little bite out of me, and my night is going to go super swell. Stop. Okay, hold on. Oh man, come on, bro. See, at this point, I'm so committed to, like, getting this that to leave would really have wasted all of that time and, durability on the weapon. Oops. I think we got it right there. Oh, hello to Borlak, who's voting to kill the zombies better. I am, deader, rather. I'm certainly doing my bit. Okay, sun just went down, so we do want to just hit this. It's too much stuff to not pick up. But yeah, it feels weird to be in that position of like, okay, well, thank you, spear. It feels weird to be in that position of like, I did not think all that highly of the game relative to Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and yet here I am sort of feeling like I want to defend it against this criticism that I don't think is warranted. I think in general, and this is very much an in general thing, if a game has multiple options for difficulty level, and importantly, this is very important, that difficulty can be modified freely at any time without, like, losing access to an achievement or anything like that. I feel like at that point... Shit. Complaints about difficulty sort of becomes... Oh, okay. Sure. Why not? Can I just, like, crouch in here? I'm basically gambling that if they can't find me, then the chase has to end by default. Like, I win. Yeah, they've lost me. Okay. So... we're looking for somebody or other. Sorry, let me just refresh, because we traveled a real distance there. What mission am I on? I am on... Jack and Joe? Nope. I'm on... Will asked me to rescue his sister's boyfriend, the menacing Theodore. I got it. Yeah, Borlak, I hope that your Thursday has gone okay. Luca is saying that you can skip time with a bed. Yeah, and then I would have been... That is important to know. Like, I do forget that, so I'm glad for that information. But yeah, if... Oh, boy. Shoot. The ground floor. Wow, this is really gonna suck. On some games, normal is great, and on some games, normal is too easy, and on some games, normal is too hard. And that's going to go based on the fact that you play the game differently and have a different set of aptitudes than somebody else who plays. And from a game developer perspective, I feel like their goal is to set normal at a level where they feel is going to be either the intended experience or the most appropriate for, like, the widest like what they perceive their target audience to be. I'd say that that's it. And there's games that, like, famously, Halo, for example, will straight up say, oh, this game is intended to be played on heroic. We've got normal, but heroic is like what we actually tuned around, and then we set normal to be the level below that. Regardless of what it's called, and I have fallen victim to this myself, regardless of what it's called, if you're going to have a better time playing on easy or better time playing on impossible, then that's the mode that you should play on. And okay? To criticize the game because the difficulty level you opted to play at is not perfectly tuned to you personally, it's just a weird reason to be mad. You know, Assassin's Creed it is, as far as I know, has no benefit or detriment to changing the difficulty level every 15 minutes if that's the way that you choose to do it. So just do that and have a good time. Oh, hello to Jab!
Who the fuck are you? Come closer and I'll kill you!
Will and Monica sent me.
Fucking Will! He better fucking run! I get out of here and he's dead meat!
Oh, wait, calm down.
Fucking rip his guts out and tie him in a fucking bow!
Oh. Actually, Monica's pregnant.
Wait. What?
With your kid.
Wait. Are you telling me that I'm gonna be...
You're gonna be a father.
Well, fuck me! That's fantastic! A goddamn miracle! Why'd you say so at the beginning?
I would have, but you were a little, worked up there at first.
What if there's not only one? Maybe it's twins. Or triplets. What's your name? If it's a boy, I want to name him after you.
Aiden.
Aiden Windtutor. Sounds perfect.
Now get out of here. Monica's waiting. And Will, he has an apology for you.
Nah, no apology needed. He was kidding around. Yeah, like guys do. No harm, no foul.
You'll leave him alone?
You kidding me? Hurt my kids, uncle? Then why would I go and do a thing like that? I better go propose to Monica. We don't get married. People will talk. People can be so cruel, you know?
Sorry, super quickly. Dougler is saying fuck split lunges. I actually do a lot of split lunges in my workouts. They are challenging at first, but I found that they get easier over time, like with most exercises. Jab does not care for Dying Light 2. That's a shame. It is a lot of fun to play. I can't necessarily speak for the entertainment value in watching, but I do feel like we've had some good conversations about some of the story beats and stuff. And as always, it's one of a couple different games that we're playing at the time. Crystal dust, eh? That's one of the reasons that I try to cycle through whatever I'm playing at the time. I do try to mix it up and have like a balance of different genres. First of all, it's like we were talking about this it was being discussed in App Stream. I think I was mostly lurking at the time, but he was playing like a couple third-person games, like don't quote me on this, but like Spider-Man and The Last of Us and what was the other one? Spider-Man, The Last of Us, and Resident Evil. And these games have like a different perspective, but like you get really confused about the controls. Oh gosh, do I want to search the rest of this building? I kind of feel like I want to go to one of the other zones, but okay, I apparently can't get around to the back of this dude. We've got a couple quests that we can do here at nighttime. Okay, yeah, let's get this. Douglas saying hello to Moo. Also, somebody, Luca, I think, mentioned Bulgarian squats, and those I don't know if that's an actual thing or not. Locked from the inside. This is a whole zone, isn't it? Like, this isn't just, like, search the first floor of this place. This is... Okay. There we go. Dougler is saying that I didn't draw the fuck out enough in my voice to really sell how little he likes split squats. I'm keeping an eye on that counter, by the way. Okay. I don't know how much good it'll do. I'm just noticing that it's ticking down rapidly. Okay, sorry, just want to bathe in the ultraviolet here for a few moments. Okay. Oh, but what I was trying to say is that, like, yeah, another reason that I tend to rotate between different genres and styles of games is that I'm right there with him. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to play two different games, like two different strategy games, two different third-person action games, two different, I don't know. Well, puzzle games are a little bit different just because they're a little bit more laid back. But, like, even two different, like, narrative-based heavy story games can feel a little diffused if you're trying to play them simultaneously. Or concurrently would probably be a little more accurate. Now, hold on a second, because we're definitely not done. Like that door there. How do we get to the other side of that? There must be something else up here. Even though this really feels like it's just going back outside. Sorry, I just want to look at the map. This is a Dark Hollow loot source. Scavenge valuables. You know what? I'm going to say fewer valuables and more matchmaker. So let's go over here. Stop that. 160 meters, and this one is... Yeah, let's go to this one. It's closer. So anyway, that's just a few thoughts on... Just getting my immunity back up. I'm always interested in people who, you know, can or otherwise choose to be heavily invested in a single game. Or even inside of like a narrow genre, just because, at least to me, and this is just to my way of thinking, everybody can, like, engage however they like. There's so many great games out there. Like, there's so many amazing experiences, and to get pinned into something like hyper specific, I don't know. I just feel like I'd really miss out on the variety. Maybe someday there'll be a game or just like a small collection of games that'll be like, oh man, this is my jam, and this is what I want to play now. Yoink! But for the time being, shoot. How do we get to that? I'm kind of inclined to keep going up on the hopes that I can find some other way into the building. Nope, B. There we go.
Bizarre folks would talk to us more. This feud is silly. We all...
Wait. Why did I have to do this at night? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I completely misread the situation. So I'm inside the quest area here, so I guess we're gonna search around. Jab falls into that... Wait, Jab, which category? Like, you found a genre or a particular game that you really like? Because I know that you're a big fan of Shadow Warrior 2. But, like, surely... Well, maybe I shouldn't say surely. Shadow Warrior, does that ever get, like, cut with something else? Like, you play a lot of Shadow Warrior, but I could have sworn that we've talked about other games that you play as well. Maybe I'm making this up inside my head. Wow, so the good news is the search zone is apparently really small. The bad news is... Oh, I think we might have found it.
A Sparker card. I know exactly who's looking for this.
Okay. If we have time, I would love to go do the other one as well. Yeah, matchmaker. So let's go head over here. See, and this is one of the things that I like about this game. It's like, it's 3 a.m. We've got a narrow span of time that we can go do this. And yeah, I can always skip to the next night, but it's like, I don't know. I've said this on many occasions. I like games where time and distance are resources that you need to meter and account for. Oh boy, okay. Oh, I should know as I'm climbing up here. I do want to see if Jab answered, but also this game is on right this moment a very deep discount over on Epic. Epic is doing one of their sales where you can. The game itself is on sale, and then there's also an Epic coupon that takes an additional 25% off. And if you buy something with a coupon, then you automatically get another coupon. So you can just keep doing that throughout the entire... Shit. Okay, I'm having a bad time. Hold on. Okay, the fire's doing some work. Okay, fellows, I need to get through here. Thank you. You shut up. Shut up. Fucking asshole. I swear to God. When they don't even have time to scream, I do feel like it shouldn't count. Okay. I feel like we're safe from the chase. Okay. We're not safe from whatever the hell spit on me right when I came in. Okay, the spitter is right above me right now, so yeah, I think you can tell. Okay, let me get out some sort of ranged weapon. Oh wow, that was actually really effective. Okay, hold on just 1 second, because I think I need to roll it back. Jab had answered. Maxine was saying, hated me. I watched the VOD of Monument Valley today. It was so much fun to watch. Too bad I couldn't watch it live. Maxine, that's, pardon me, awesome. That's really awesome. Thank you for letting me know about that. I love it when people like mention something they watched in a previous episode. Jab says, this game doesn't tick any boxes for him. That's perfectly fair, man. Different games for different folks. Patikin says, I've decided to just play the original version of Alan Wake after debating what to do tomorrow. Was first planning on getting it on PS5 since there are fewer issues there graphically, but overall the game has game-breaking bugs which can happen. Some don't have it, but some do. So, yeah. And then Jab says there's basically 3 games that he's rotating through right now. Not as though I don't buy more games now and then. I just don't finish them or play them again. Yeah, there's been, over my life, a few games that I was really interested in, bought, like, immediately was like, oh man, this is fun, and then, like, just literally never, ever touched again. A game that came pretty close to that for me, for no good reason, is Dragon's Dogma. And I know people are going to be like, what the hell? Dragon's Dogma was a really good game. I didn't just play it once, but I just like... Dude. Okay, so one thing that I'm learning in this environment is the ranged knife throw is really good against the spitters. They can dish it out, but they cannot take it. Sure, I'll grab that. But yeah, one issue with Dragon's Dogma is this is how I felt when I played it, and I've seen others... sort of confirm this over the years. Dragon's Dogma starts off with a story, and then it has 45 hours of gameplay, and then it ends with a story. And between those 2 points, there could be just anything at all. There's a couple other games that I can think of that sort of fall into that same category, but the story is so ancillary to anything else that happens that it really does feel completely separate. And there's plenty of games where that, like, that's fine. That's the way that it goes. But for that sort of like RPG, I personally really prefer the more character-based stuff. Action games, I'm less interested in the story. But an RPG where the pace is a little bit slower, and I like to have some sort of, like, I think this game is a good example. I like knowing why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. I mean, I'm looting this backpack right now because I am super greedy all of the time. But, like, doing the quests, like, why am I in this building? Actually, I'm in this building to get one of the cards, aren't I? Yeah, okay, this sucks. Oh, hold on. We're at least close. There we go. But just a little bit of character, a little bit of motivation. Like we know why Aiden is here. Aiden wants Mia. They got separated when they were younger, and now he feels like he has a lead on where Mia might be, and wants to reconnect with her. I can understand that. Like, it's a classic trope, but it's one that works, at least for me. Hold on. So, a couple things. Number one, I'm gonna have some healing. And number two, I'm gonna have... Sorry, I lose my ability to remember which is which. This is an immunity booster. Okay, so let's have this. Wait, there's an ultraviolet light up there, isn't there? Hold on. Oh, no, there's not. Okay. I don't feel like I wasted it as much. But I'm still looking for the thing. Okay, that didn't work even a little bit. Okay, again. Oh, these guys spit poison. I could use a poison defense thing against those guys. I never really noticed. Oh, is Maxine taking off? Maxine, have a great night. Maxine is saying you should never replace older games. Sometimes you just want to go back and play an old game again. Yes, very much so. Like, Maxine, I want to do this, but like, one of the first, I think possibly the first Xbox 360 game that I played was Cameo Elements of Power. That game was very bad. I did not like it. And yet, there's a part of me that wants to go back and play it. I don't know why. It wasn't very good. I found that game to be very childish in terms of like how it was put together. I didn't think that it was like, we want to do a Metroidvania, but don't actually know how, so we're only ever going to introduce powers at the exact moment that they're going to be useful, and then they probably won't be useful after that. I didn't think it was a very good game, but I kind of regret selling it for probably just a couple dollars. Let me scroll back here, because Patikin's saying, sadly, with... Oh, Maxine was saying of Monument Valley that the last few puzzles were really brain-bending. They really were. Yeah, 100% in Monument Valley. Patikin also saw the supporting devs did a remaster... Oh, sorry, that did the remaster, did the Mafia 2 remaster, which also had issues that the original didn't have. I made my decision even faster because of that. Sadly, with Mafia 2, I had to play the remaster because there was no original anymore when it came out. It just replaced it. And that was when Maxine said you should never replace old games. Patikin said I played both the original Mafia 2 and the remaster, and yeah, there were some issues that I never had in the original. Nothing game-breaking, though. That was when Maxine has to go to bed. Patikin said, they did the same thing with GTA Trilogy. They removed the originals with the remasters, and if you already had the originals, you can still play them, though. But were no longer available for sale. And then finally, probably on our way out, Maxine is saying, sometimes I just feel like playing the old Need for Speed games again, like Underground or the original Most Wanted. Maxine? Oh, and I like... Jab was also saying that he didn't like Dark Tide. But I... Like, I haven't played Dark Tide. Sorry, Dark Tide. I'm interested to hear more of that. But... Hold on, let me just do this. Since we only have Maxine for a second. Yeah, Maxine, I know somebody who... And actually, Ricardino's somebody who's like a big fan of specific Need for Speed games. I knew somebody who played... What was it? Need for Speed Carbon. Like, that's the Need for Speed game that he wants. He doesn't want to play Unbounded. He doesn't want to play Takedown or Payback or whatever it's called. He wants to play Need for Speed Carbon, and that's the game that he wants. And he would be really unhappy if Ubisoft said, oh, we're going to remove that old game from availability. We just don't feel like people should play that old game. We only want them to play Need for Speed Unbound. And I am absolutely with them on that. I have talked on occasion, actually not that commonly, because I don't like focusing on the negative. Master of Orion 3 is the worst game I have ever played. And yet, I do not believe that it should be removed from sale. I think that it should still be available for the people who enjoy it and want to play it. And boy, do I not want to leave here without the thing. So hold on. Yep, hold on. Let's puff some shrooms. Just... Oh boy! Yeah, there we go. That's the stuff. And now, I'm still looking for the card, which I think that as long as we don't leave this area, the infected won't come back into it. And it's... in this room. Okay. Show me a magnifying glass. There.
Aha! Now I can get my own Sparker card.
It's just what I've always wanted. Okay, let's get the hell out of here before I get proven wrong and the infected do come swarming back in. Yeah, I'd have to think about it, but there's a... right now at this exact instant, I can't really think of any games where I'm like, yeah, those should be removed from sale. I found a way up and out before. I'd really like to just take that pathway because it seems like it would have the... lowest incidence of recidivist zombies. The zombies coming back in. Returners, or whatever. How do I get out of here? How did I struggle with an abundance of exits before, and now it's just... What the hell? Am I in Silent Hill now? Hold on a second. There's so many pathways that I'm apparently not seeing. That's the stupid elevator that I keep going back to. Let's go over here. Let's try something that... here we go. Yeah, I just need to, like, get, like Superman, just bathe in the sun here for a second. I'm gonna be fine again. Oh, hello to Al... Sorry, I'm just... so it ends with an I. If it was an L, I'd say Alfeel, but I'm not sure... Oh, wait, whoa! There's a raider! Hold on. Everybody just raided over. Hello to all of the raiders. So, would I say Alfei? Is that close? If it's off, just let me know in chat something phonetical, and I will make sure to say it correctly. Hello to you guys. Hello to everybody raiding over. I am playing some Dying Light 2. And having a wonderful time. You can see my character right here. I'm mostly kitted out as a tank, just because it feels like the most survivable. And rocking out with this dual-handed engine piston. And hello to... at Zelda. Or it could also be E.T. Zelda. Either way. Like Alfie. Okay, let's go with Alfie. Could we do a shout out? Oh, going ahead and playing Dying Light, apparently the original. We've been talking a little bit about the original Dying Light, which I played, never streamed, and don't remember super well. But more than Mia here in chat played through it co-op with some friends. Was that just last year, Mia? Was that 2022? I feel like it was. So she has some pretty recent experience with it. Thank you guys very much for the raid. I hope you guys had a great time. Oh, and hasn't played the sequel yet. So, if it's helpful, this game is currently on a pretty steep sale over on Epic. And they have the, it's not only on sale, but has an additional 25% off coupon. This is the Steam version that you're seeing here. And if you... for any reason or no reason, don't want to go with the Epic version, I think that the Steam Summer Sale is coming up at the end of June. It would be very surprising to me if this was not on sale then. I am having a great time with this game, by the way. And Mia is saying that it was 2022.
All right, I found your fake cards. Now let me see what you made me look like.
Like the prince you are. Here's your Sparker card. Check it out. Come back here later, if you want to meet the people that liked your Sparker profile.
Okay. We'll come back later. So, I'm playing this on a PC. I'm playing it with a controller, just because it feels really good to, like, do the jumping and stuff. The jumping and looking. And we've unlocked a bunch of stuff here on the map, but the game has also revealed this is by no means the entire map. The game has bunches of side quests and side activities that you can do, and a lot of incentives to go out at night. Like, much, much more than, like, oh, you get bonus experience or whatever else is exciting. There's a lot of things that you're heavily, heavily incentivized to investigate at night. So, I am having a very good time with it so far. For your Dying Light playthrough, is it currently a first play or a replay for you? I am looking for this exclamation point or question mark. Oh, right. This is the place that's underground. I have no idea how to get to this. It's like many meters underground, which makes me think that maybe we do need to get into the metro, but I'm not sure, and I keep falling for this. Let's go to do this encounter. As soon as I can figure out how to not have that. Yep, nope. We're gonna go head over here. Alfie is saying, well, technically, a first playthrough as I never finished it, but I got up to where I just finished in the stream. You okay? Oh. That's awesome. If I can make a completely non-spoilery recommendation, be careful on YouTube. I actually had a really significant plot point in the original Dying Light. Oh, hold on.
You are so dead.
Oh, I am super dead. Can I stomp him? Oh, no, I can search his friend, though. No, come back, or... Okay, I'm gonna get hit by this person because I can't dodge him. So I need a faster weapon to take her on, and also to know where she just went. Stomp! Get her! Okay. Why the hags work in concert with these people? Shit! No, don't stand there. Alfie really does love the parkour element. So we may have lost the hag, since I don't hear the battle music or anything else. And now we got that dude coming up. Well, we can investigate the scratches and get some of our... Oh, really? He just really gave up. Alfie is saying, without giving spoilers, I just did the Raheem storyline. So, I played Dying Light. Jesus. Okay, stay down now. I played Dying Light like the year it came out and have not revisited it since then. I thought about replaying it ahead of doing this, but as with all things, I'm sort of like, well, I might get... Wait, did I actually kill the hag? Because I wouldn't have expected that to have been a successful... Oh, was that a bounty thing? Hold on. Open bounty boxes to progress. I don't actually know what that means. Let's go to bounties. Bounty bonus box. We got an infected trophy. Oh, we got 3 of them. Those are good crafting materials. And then the Mohawk hammer, which is probably a good hammer, even though I'm not really using the one-handed thing. I'm not going to worry about that. And... do I need to do anything else on this screen? Hopefully not. New bounty available in 2 hours, and... Oh! There's a different bounty for, like, going during a chase. I've just been hiding during the chases. Wait, Douglas says there's the hag. She's next to the barrels. Oh, did she get impaled? Oh, she did! Dougler, good eyes! Yeah, because we got another unique infected trophy. Yeah, I don't remember Raheem. I'll also say this. I played the original Dying Light before any of the DLCs were out, so I never actually checked any of them out. Oh, there's a safe house over here. I don't know why I wouldn't have done this. So, as you guys can see, this is daytime. And daytime is when you go scouting and you find, like, different activities that you can do. You pick up what the missions are, but a lot of the missions, like there's an exclamation point right here, a lot of the missions are things that really have to be done at nighttime. And rather than skipping time, like you can just skip to the next nightfall, I've usually been using this time to... Okay, just a random bear. To explore and find all that stuff. So it's been a fully packed experience so far.
Are you here for the Sparker card?
What are you looking for on Sparker?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, some people are only here for one reason.
So, from a character perspective, I kind of feel like Aiden's really driven towards finding his sister, but let's play into this more.
It'd be nice to meet someone, become friends, and then we'll see.
That's how you think of me? That's kind of cute.
Maybe we can go for a walk?
Well, listen. Would you mind watching my son sometimes? His name's Jacob.
Wait, what?
Wouldn't you like to spend some time with him? 13-year-olds aren't that bad. It's the best age, actually. You could show him some parkour tricks, some combat. You know, Jake could use a father figure.
Wait, hold up. You're on Sparker because you're looking for a babysitter?
He's not a baby. Haven't you been listening? Anyway, I told you I got this job on a farm. So what would you say to a bag of potatoes per hour?
I'm sure you've got a great kid, and hell, I'd even like to help you, but there's just too much going on with me right now, okay?
Sure, Aiden, I get it. Good luck with all that.
I never believed.
I feel like we walked right into the middle of that relationship because he's like, hey, you were interested in dating. And then at the end of it, like just in the course of that conversation, we got the complete arc of their relationship. She wants him to spend more time with her kid, who he's never met. He's like, wait a second, you've got a 13-year-old? Yeah, I'm not really interested in dating somebody with kids. And she's like, well, what if I gave you bags of potatoes? And he's like, oh, actually, it's not you, it's me. And she's like, okay, bye, Aiden, even though I swear to Christ we never even introduced ourselves. That's not speed dating, that's speed divorcing, I feel like. We did it. Alfie is saying that you're very, very kind. I really love your commentary. Super appreciated. You know, we'll just take this opportunity to say this is our first opportunity to meet Alfie and the people raiding over from the community. And doing a raid over to an unknown channel is always an act of faith here on Twitch. And you sort of cross your fingers that you're going to wind up someplace cool that you feel good about having like brought your people over. I hope you feel good about the vibe on this channel, and your raid is very much appreciated. I thank you so much. So you say you fancy her, and she goes all, hey, babysit my kid. I will say in her defense, oh, hold on. The controller, I think the controller's batteries might have died, but we did anticipate this. Let's see if yep, it's dead. Okay, so 5 seconds here. There's the wire right here. In fairness to her, I don't feel like she was... Yep, there we go. Looking for somebody to like, oh, just keep one eye on my kid while I go off and do whatever I want. I do feel like she was, hey, my kid needs a mentor. Like, I need some way my kid needs to learn skills to stay alive in this world. And also, like, I want somebody to look out for him. Yeah, I guess babysitting while I'm at work. So from that perspective, I do get it. And I also understand why Aiden's answer would be no, without giving away anything resembling spoilers. A different game that we played earlier in the year also cast the character that I played in a mentor role, and it did not go well for the kids. Let's not worry about it. Oh, and now she's just giving us disease. Okay, I'm going to step away from her.
I'm busy.
Okay, yeah, let's go check out whatever that question mark is.
They're out of baguettes again? Belinda's not gonna...
Got work to do, so I've got to sleep, but having an amazing stream. Alfie, thank you so much for bringing your folks by. I hope you have a great evening, a wonderful sleep, and hopefully we will get a chance to interact with you again. Dougler said, I want to see what would happen if we picked the hit it and quit it option. Wait, was that... Oh, was that the other option? I have a feeling that that would not have improved her opinion of Aiden. Also, on occasion, and I actually got like a private message about this. On occasion, I've called him Aiden, which he does not pronounce it as. For the record, that's from... Mia, what is that from?
You can't...
Oh. I'm completely mind blanking right now. Yeah, Mia's going crap. It had Willem Dafoe and Elliot. Shit, what's his last name? Elliot. Wow, you guys, this is a 404 error happening in my head. I have nothing. It had Willem Dafoe and like my head says Elliot Juno, but that's a movie. Ugh! That's the name of a movie, not the actor. Wow, this sucks. And it's also not Elliot Gould. That's a different Elliot. Elliot Page. That's who it was. Yes, Dougler. Elliot Page. Yes. And that game was definitely named Beyond Two Souls. That. God damn. Thank you, guys. Dougler says, no, it was Heavy Rain. Press XEL. Aiden. But yeah, in that game, there was a character named Aiden, and if all you saw was the subtitles, it might not be as clear on how to say it, but fortunately, everybody in the... Okay? Everybody in the game, in a refreshing change of pace for a David Cage game, everybody in the game was consistent in how they pronounced it. Whose name was it? Oh, hold on. Bye. It was in Heavy Rain. Whose name was it? It wasn't Ethan. It was somebody's name that like every third person said it a slightly different way. I am not confident that we can do this tonight or today. I think we might have to wait for night. Patikan is correctly saying that in, what's it called? In Heavy Rain, it was Jason! 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 I will also say that for all of the memes that came out of that, like, y'all realize that you can also choose not to press the button as well. Like, if as the director or the actor in the scene, the moment... Oh, really? We can't jump up there? The movement really... Yeah, we can't jump up there. The emotion of the scene just grabs you to the point where you just have to yell, Jason! Jason! That is fine, but I'm not sure that we can criticize the game for allowing you to do that. Oh, right. Do we go in through the bus? Maybe. Yeah, this is not going to go well during the daytime. We need to come back at night. All right. Also, Dougler is pleading with me, please don't shake the baby. So I am tempted to skip until nightfall because realistically, what else can we do tonight? Oh, I could accept this quest. And that would fast forward us tonight, and then we'd have something to do. Or Water and Lightning Challenge. Let's do this. Yeah, that's underground, and I don't know how to get to it. And also, we could head over here, because that's something new.
Don't kill me.
Shit!
Teach him a lesson.
Hold on.
I didn't see anything, jackass.
Ow. Shit! I do appreciate it when the zombies also attack the other bad guys.
I've got you now, motherfucker.
Just let me go.
Okay.
Thanks. I really didn't want to die like that.
I will absolutely accept a electricity booster. Also, Duga's saying, but Angel, you are the knight. Dun. Either that is just saying, you are the knight. Duh. Could be either one. Okay. Hold on. Oh god, the jitter on some of the animations is super weird. I'm still so glad that I'm playing this after a lot of like the worst bugs that have been described are all patched up. Because I see a little bit of like graphical jitter, but nothing too severe. Yeah, I wanted to do this encounter. Okay, I do see some dudes, so let's get our Molotovs ready. Ow. Okay, hold on. That was a pretty good opener from him. Shit. You gotta have respect for these guys who get lit on fire, and when they get the flames slapped out, are just like, well, back to what we were doing, fighting the guy that lit us on fire. I mean, I can imagine they'd be mad about it, but I burned my finger on the stove, and I'm not necessarily looking to throw hands. Oh, I need to hold right bumper, too. Let me help you with that. Okay, don't stand in that and we'll be good. Okay, I got a double hit there. Oh my goodness, Marquack, thank you so much for the cheer. I hope that you've had a great Thursday. Mine is going better than you might think right at the moment. Okay. For all of that, we definitely want to search the bodies. Marquardt, how's your Thursday been? That's why the stove always wins against you, Angel. Yeah, I give in to the bully that is the stove. I should really stand up for myself. Otherwise, it'll always know that it can burn me with impunity. Yeah, there's some stuff in here. Well, I mean, there's some stuff in there, actually, and I can't go in there, so... I feel like those, like, the zones and stuff, that's specifically like, oh man, I'm out of money. Oh, I need some crafting materials. Like, and that's when you go seek one of those out. I don't think that you're intended to do those like, oh, it's nighttime. I better go cross off as many of those as I can. Shit. I went to turn off the flashlight and then took an unnecessary bite to the ankle. Marquack says it's been an alright Thursday, no complaints. So, like, for me, it's super no complaints because I am feeling 100% better than I was, like, Tuesday, and it's damn near the weekend. Like, I don't want to be sick, and I actually don't want to be, like, calling out of work or anything like that, but I am looking forward to the weekend no less than I was. So, it's a metro station. I'm glad to have it marked on the map, but that's kind of as far as we can go with it. This is at night, and I would like to do it even though it's a level 4 thing, and I'm a level 4 guy. Wasn't there a... Yeah, there was an exclamation point I wanted to go towards. Let's head towards Water and Lightning Challenge. Have I missed any one-kick kills? I think that you've missed a couple kick kills, but the only ones... And thank you for bringing that up, because that was very funny, and I like that clip. I think there's been a couple times when I, like, hit a guy and then gave him a good boot to the sternum, and they... Hold on, I do want to see if we can get this.
Are you serious right now? What do you want from me?
But I don't think any, like, you know, oops. Any just, like, kick a dude and they just immediately go down. Like, more like that. Kicking him a few times, getting him tripped up. Inhibitor container nearby. I don't know. I would assume, and maybe this is a dangerous assumption, oh, it's in this building. It's in the... Yeah. So, yeah, duh. There's going to be some cool stuff in there. We're not ready to do that because it's night, so we're going to have to come back later. I'm going to head towards this quest now. It's 1400. We should have plenty of time to get there. Assuming that I don't get locked behind a... There we go.
Love the teacher here. She's so good with the kids.
Oh, let's sell our stuff. I mean, as long as I'm here, this doesn't take time. And we can craft weapons, really? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm almost done with this. So... Now, the bad news is I can't sell anything to this guy, but we can do some upgrades. So, I kind of want to upgrade my throwing knives. I've been using those more. I'm going to say that upgrading my lockpicks hasn't been the biggest deal. They're so cheap to make. Oh, the next upgrade just lets you force open easy locks. Boy, that's not bad. I want to start upgrading things... up and around. So let's upgrade the Molotov, because I already really like using those. And let's upgrade the decoy. And then let's not upgrade anything else because I can't afford it. Nope. No, I used all of my uncommon infected trophies that I just brought in and slammed down on the table like a pillowcase full of wet meat. Yeah, Jab says next weekend is Memorial Day. It is. Yeah, next... Not this coming Monday, but the one... Wait, let me think about this. Yeah, the Monday after this next Monday. Oh, Marquardt, we did get this. Yeah, does that count as a one-kick kill? The drop kick? I don't think it should, but... We did pick that up, or I've been practicing with it. We got it last episode, actually. Marquardt says, nice kick. It really is a very nice kick. It does leave Aiden vulnerable there as he sort of like takes it all the way to the mat.
I wish I had some tomatoes, or garlic, or even a carrot.
Oh, Marquardt, thank you so much for the cheer.
They say it's
That kick deserves some cheer. Marquardt, you certainly brought some cheer with you. I really, really appreciate it.
I keep telling everyone we should.
We were also talking earlier about just like the videos lately that YouTube has been serving up about like, oh, Assassin's Creed Valhalla wasn't very good, and how it's like, and I didn't quite reach my ending on it, where it reminds me of people complaining that Assassin's Creed Odyssey was too long, and Assassin's Creed Origins before that was too long. Like, there's people who are like, well, I don't want to have to do all that stuff. Then don't. Like, is there something I'm missing outside of like the natural desire that a lot of us gamers have to be a completionist? Don't do those things if you don't want to. If you feel like the game is gating you off and preventing you from proceeding unless you do all of that stuff, then that is absolutely a legitimate problem. I'll give you a specific example. How many people here remember the game Jet Force Gemini? I'll pause here while you get your canes and walkers and I don't know, old folks jokes, because I'm there with you. Jet Force Gemini was a very good Nintendo 64 game right up until the point that you realized that all of those optional objectives that you didn't think that you needed to do while you were playing, oh, just kidding, those are all mandatory. And now you have to go back through all the levels where you didn't rescue those little panda teddy bear looking guys from getting killed, either by your own stray fire or the aliens, and now you have to keep them alive. And I'm not kidding, my memory is you have to get every single one of them or you can't proceed. Now, that's the sort of game where I think that sort of like quote-unquote optional stuff, like that's garbage.
Hello, Lightning.
Yo, what's up? So you've heard about me, huh?
Sure, who hasn't?
Yeah, I'm a fucking legend. What are they saying? Any hot chicks asking about me?
Oh man, plenty. All dreaming to meet the legend.
Haha, that's my laugh. What can I say? Providing the fastest water delivery on the rooftops gives you celebrity status. I've also the most diverse selection. Still water, sparkling water, lavender flavor, honey flavor, even Urtica flavor.
Wait, what? Urtica flavor?
Who knows? But it sounds intriguing, right? It's called marketing. People drink it up. Doesn't matter what it is, but if it sounds fresh and different, they want it. So, did you come here to challenge me? To get your ass kicked by fabulous Sadio?
Well, I know I have no chance, but to be defeated by you would be an honor.
Darn right it would, man. So, when you're ready, take these bottles for a brisk run. Just try not to break your legs.
Carnage Hall stays open only because the PK allow it.
Yeah, this is a parkour challenge. Yeah, at least a bronze. I've actually really started... here's something that I like. I like that you only need a bronze. You only have to finish it. Like, if you get more than that, you get more XP, but it's not like the game isn't here to leave that on your quest list to infinity because you're not interested in getting the gold. And I appreciate that. Fox McCloud is, so yeah, let's see if I can like get this started, but Marquardt has also put up the Wikipedia link to Jet Force Gemini, and thank you for doing that, Marquardt. Jet Force Gemini is an over-the-shoulder third-person action game, like a third-person shooter, back when that was not particularly common. Like, I want to say that this came out after Siphon Filter, but it was not like the genre that we know it today with like Gears of War. And it had like this fun arcade sort of cartoon Saturday mornings sort of style, like space aliens, like shooting the space invaders thing, and it was really fun. And in each of the levels there would be like these little like panda looking teddy bear guys that if they died then they were dead, and the only way to try to rescue them was to replay the level. And as Fox is, you had to find them, you had to kill the enemies. Whoops. You had to find them. You had to kill the enemies before they could kill the panda bears, and then you had to avoid shooting them yourself. Okay, hold on. Sorry, this might... I don't know what I'm supposed to do here! But it probably wasn't that. Okay, so let's do our... Yeah, return to challenge. It's yelling at me. So, what do we think I was supposed to do there, though? I mean, clearly I'm going to have to redo it, but this is... There's literally a thing here. What do? Fly? You hit this checkpoint, and then I suppose you'd come over here, but like... Oh, look at this, return to challenge area. It is not interested in letting you explore at all. You guys, what the hell? Return to the challenge area. Okay, can't go this way. This is interesting. We've never had a path that is so... Is there a lift that I'm not seeing? You guys, I'm legitimately stumped. No, and I'm on the second of 22 checkpoints, I'll note. How are you... If you can't go left and you can't go right... Like, is there supposed to be a rope here that you would swing from that didn't spawn? You guys, like, seriously, am I missing it? Let me... I have no idea. This isn't like a trampoline or something, right? You can't, like, jump on it. What? Okay, well, now I know what you're supposed to do. I did jump off of that. I just want you guys to know. I don't know why it didn't count when I did it earlier. So I guess we do this now. Once you've eliminated the impossible, the only thing that remains... shit. Okay. You guys, this is a super weird challenge. I'm not gonna get a bronze on it, but... It's interesting, for sure. Okay. Yeah, we'll do our best to practice, and then we'll do a retry and hopefully do it a lot better. Foxes, that seems like a jump down, not a jump up. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The game, to my memory, like there was like a trampoline challenge, but maybe I just didn't recognize it as being that. Yeah, no, we got... Yeah, okay, let's try a restart. Oh, Dougler was saying that? Sorry, Dougler. Dougler was the one saying that was a jump down, not a jump up. And there's a more elegant way to do that. And that also. Wow. Off to a great start. Okay, so this time... And now...
Great.
There's probably a faster way to do that. Like that is probably a little bit faster than grabbing the pole. I don't know how to do this yet. But yeah, that thing in Jet Force Gemini, I remember that being one of the most perplexing design decisions that I'd seen. Okay, so I'm gonna need to learn to do that a lot better in a game. Like, here's this super fun shooter. The only thing that makes sense is that this does herald from a time when game developers would sometimes just do this completely shameless padding of a game to like increase its like number of hours that you can play with it, and that's the only thing that makes sense to me for that Jet Force Gemini. Then it was so poorly tuned. Oh, this is 100% just a zip line. But like, by comparison, maybe it's just because I'm playing these Assassin's Creed games after they're patched with like their full suite of difficulty options and everything, but like, I just don't have that experience with it. If I feel like it's too hard, I turn the difficulty down. If I want it a little bit more my speed, because I've played a lot of Assassin's Creed games, then I'm like, yeah, let's turn on the difficulty scaling so that the enemies are never below my level, but they can be above my level. And that, like, feels right. Okay, that's fine. Okay, just super sloppy. And I'm just going to assume that it's this way. I don't know why all the language has left me for right now. Shit! Okay, well, whatever keeps me off the pavement. I was like, wait, did my controller die again? No, I just ran out of time. Okay, I would like to at least get the bronze. And we've got some time because it's 1500 and I don't think the sun moves across the sky. I don't think it moves at all, but it certainly doesn't when we're doing the challenge. Okay, but I do want to get that on the way past, thanks. And now that's bad. Okay. Come on. Aiden. I really shouldn't ever complain about his inability to reach things, because, yeah, so this is very much a case where, oh, well, I mean, we can probably just trigger it by going elsewhere, right? Like, it's gonna yell at me. Let's see if we get a, you know, would you like to retry? Because this is a Zilcho run. Perfect. Okay. Retry. Restart. To an extent, The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, not the remake that they made, which was really improved this, but I remember Legend of Zelda Wind Waker had, frankly, a final segment that was indefensible, where all of a sudden you had to like pay these extortion. Okay, I need to get a lot better at this. Can we just go through here then? Yuck.
Inhibitor container detected.
All right. Well, we'll keep doing this and then practice the next section. Near the end of Wind Waker, and this is not a spoiler because they fixed this in the HD version that they put out onto the Wii U, and really made it a much better experience. Near the end, the game decides, you know what, we really need to slow this whole thing down. So what if we had the player have to pay the character Tingle large sums of rupees, so many rupees that you cannot just go to him and make a single one-time payment. Like, you cannot save up enough money to do them all. We'll give the player treasure chests, and Tingle will decode the treasure chest so that then the player can go to this seemingly random spot of just open ocean and scoop the treasure out of the bottom, off the bottom of the ocean floor. This will be mandatory and will require large amounts of grinding for money to afford Tingle, who, at least my memory is, charges more and more money every time that you go back to him. This was hugely improved in the remake, like I said, where I think you only have to do it like once or twice. They really cut it by like 75%, the amount that you had to do this. But it's such a shameless example of, we just want to pad out the amount of time that we have. We want to pretend that doing this like Tom Nook style debt simulator is somehow like a good substitute for gameplay. Okay, I think I see what I'm supposed to do there. Not that I'm doing it correctly, but... Okay, we're now further than we've ever been! Clearly I'm supposed to go this way, but I don't know exactly where it is, so we'll just grab what we can. Okay, so that was at least a bronze. Now that I've finished it once, let me give it one more shot, at least one more shot, because there's not a huge time difference between gold and bronze, and I just feel like if I can make fewer mistakes, then we'll get there. Sometimes, by the way, sometimes the key to something like this is to actually know, okay, I need to stop and weigh this jump more carefully. Rather than hurrying, I just have to do it correctly. Okay, so let's go up here. And this is where I've screwed up multiple times. So let me try to, like, just do it slightly slower. So I just need to grab that. Good enough. Awesome. Okay, got that. That was jumping off the top of the fence. Wind Waker HD also like brought what was it called, the speed sail or the smooth sail or something like that, where there was this. So Wind Waker had a couple things about it that were extremely tedious. One of them was there simply were not enough usable buttons on the GameCube controller. And I feel like that's a weird thing to say about any semi-modern controller. Like, I know that there's people out there being like, GameCube? My grandfather played on a GameCube. But in my... shoot, I really get stuck on this point because I haven't been here enough times. The GameCube there were more items in Wind Waker that you needed to use at any given time than could be assigned to the buttons on the controller. So as a result, I found that playing Wind Waker, I had to go into the menu over and over and over again to reconfigure what items Link had at his disposal. Okay, that was an unnecessary trip. Go! That was annoying, and it really bogged down the gameplay. Well, on the Wii U, the game, it has like one or two extra buttons that you can use to assign items, and that made all the difference. Another thing that was in the original Wind Waker is when you wanted to go someplace or adjust your course, you had to... Okay, that was way faster than it was last time. You had to stop, you had to pull out your Wind Waker, which is like a little wand, you had to play the Wand of Songs, and then you had to like set it to the direction that you wanted to go. And again, God help you if you... Okay, I wasn't sure that I got that one. If you needed to like adjust it from there, because again, you'd have to play the Wand of Songs, and you'd have to like set it to the... And that was a gold, by the way. It was... Wind Waker is such a good game, but it had these elements that were just unnecessarily tedious. And in the Wind Waker HD remake, at one point, fairly early on, you just get a sail that can just go in that direction. So you don't have to like monkey around with like changing the direction of the wind every single time. And it unlocks early enough that you're like, wow, this just makes the game better. It just cuts down on the amount of, forgive me, just bullshit that there was in the original version. So I think we're going to grab this quest here. Wait. I have to talk to Lightning or whatever his name was. He did say that was his name, yeah?
No way. I mean, no fucking way. How did you do that? Did you cheat?
No, I'm just faster. So no more Sadio the Lightning for you.
This ain't over. I'll keep practicing, and so should you. See you around the water tower, fool.
Yeah, I feel like the parkour challenges in this game they feel super fair to me, where you don't have to do it perfectly. You don't have to be pixel perfect. You just have to, like, try to avoid making any major mistakes, and you'll be good. You'll be good with the gold. Think for 1 second. There was... Yeah, let's do this quest. This will fast forward us tonight, and we can do whatever quest this is immediately. I want to go this way. Oh, and there's an encounter we can do on the way. So anyway, that was a lot of words to say. I hope that they re-release Wind Waker HD on the Switch at some point. Sure. And I'm not sure why they haven't. Like, Twilight Princess HD. Seriously, bro? Oh, they were in a me blind. Yep. It was a trap all along. And I was stuck on something. Boy, part of me was curious, like, what the combat looked and sounded like before the big update, but, I mean, it wasn't better, for sure. Wait, come on! Why did this guy not... He was standing right next to it. Hey, your friends have something for you. Oh, shit. Okay, let's go on with the quest. I don't feel like there's anything else. Oh, let's do another quick kick. That's a really forceful kick. I like it. And I like the balance that you sort of like fall on the ground afterwards. Let's go up here. Mia, will Grumpy and Chivalry be playing Borderlands 3 tonight? Mia may not be next to her computer, but I'd be very interested to know.
27 steps straight ahead, then 16 more steps, turn left.
Hey, you okay there?
Damn it. You made me lose count. Once more. The bag's there. 13 steps from the entrance. 27... Wait, 2 infected ran in at that point. Damn it. I'll never find it again.
Find what?
My father's CD. The future of mankind depends on it.
The future of mankind?
Mm-hmm. That's what my father says. Stellenborg, a professor of cosmology here at the university. Heard of him? He wrote a famous paper, The Cosmology of Virology. Some next-level thinking.
So what's on the CD?
No idea. My father left it in a backpack. A bag. I don't know. I haven't checked everything. I was 13 paces from the apartment when 2 infected burst in. No, wait. 3.
Do you want me to help you?
Would you? Because I couldn't even... I mean, I could try, but 3 infected is too many. They'd kill me.
Yeah, probably.
Right, so here's the deal. The CD is in my father's bag, or a backpack. And the bag or backpack is in our apartment at 116 Bell Tower Road. That's west off of Horseshoe, close to Meatpacking Square. And remember, the fate of the human race may rest on you retrieving that CD. Father will pay you, of course, when you bring him the CD. He'll be waiting outside the church.
I got it.
Oh, and here's the tip. Wait till dusk. That's when they leave. They're packed in there during the day. 5 in the hall, then 2 up the stairs. No, 3.
Okay, yeah, let's fast forward to night, which is only about a couple hours. Mia is saying that Shiv is live now. Not sure if Grumpy will be joining later. Oh, and Fox, I had accidentally misattributed Dougler's comment to you earlier. So that's what he was saying that you had not said. Only that oh, that it seemed like a jump down, not a jump up. Yeah, that trampoline was weird, but once we figured it out, the rest of it went just fine. Okay. A boy, the son of a scientist, asked me to find an incredibly important CD that he said could save humanity. It plainly will not do that unless it's a CD of, like, humankind or something. Okay, I'm always a... Shit. And all the way down. Fortunately, the Howlers do stick to street level. What's this? Oh, these are just rando zombies. Don't mind me, just... I thought I was going to go all the way to the pavement there. Okay, let's get whatever this is, because it seems trophylicious. Samalander, thank you so much for the resubscription. I really appreciate it. I hope that you are having a wonderful Thursday. Sorry, I was just trying to do the lockpicking there. Yeah, I feel like I need to stop and sell stuff because we've got a lot of... You've collected Craftmaster resources to upgrade your blueprints. I will do that next. Well, by next, I mean before the end of the stream. Yeah, Samalander, I hope your Thursday went well. Will you be on tomorrow for Horizon? Also, like, the fact that the controls in this are precise and natural enough that I can do something like do a one foot hop off of the top of a fence or something like that. It's just... I say this every time, man, but this game just feels great. Okay, let's choke out Poisono here. Samalander will be on tomorrow for Horizon Forbidden West. And Mia, thank you for letting us know about Chivalry. Yeah, if I didn't read it aloud, Chivalry is currently live, so if anybody is in the mood, okay, for some... Let me switch to my throwing knives. If anybody's currently in the mood for some... Is it Borderlands 3, Mia? For some Borderlands. Just the blood cigarettes here. That would be over at Chivalry. SHIVALREY. Okay, let's continue to search. Nope. Just let go. It's Fallout 4 for now. But hopefully... Well, Fallout 4 is a lot of entertainment on its own. If he has a chance to also play with Grumpy, they may switch over to... Borderlands 3. I will be very interested to see Mia's experimentation with Fallout 4 VR. Just because I'm so curious about it. My understanding is that you can do sort of like teleport-style moves, but people, as with a lot of Bethesda products, had some feedback for them on their implementation. By the way, Deathloop is very much on the list of games that I would like to try out at some point. Do we still have Patikin? Deathloop is one of those games that I had sort of thought that he would have tried out at some point, but I don't know if he did. Sandler says, work was good. Smoke is killing me, though. So, I am behind the times. What all is happening with the smoke? Is there like a large forest fire or something? Patikin is still here and has never played Deathloop. Yeah, not necessarily because of its subject matter. It just sort of seemed like the sort of game that that I always sort of thought that you would have tried. That was Arcane Studios before the experience that is Redfall. Redfall remains interesting as an example of one of those games that just, it feels, as speaking as somebody who has not played it, and I mean, I feel like at one point everybody said that No Man's Sky felt unfixable, and look at that game now. It's got a huge following and people really enjoy it. Wow, I really split the wickets there. I swung and hit nobody. I hope the timer never gets so generous like that. It's just like, oh, exploring this area just isn't even a pressure. Because we're at 90 seconds now before I need to huff some sort of substance. What was the game? Does anybody remember a... Gosh, I want to say it was a PlayStation game. Oh, it was The Last of Us, now that I think about it. No spoilers for the game, but as like a gameplay mechanic, didn't you have to like shake your controller to like recharge your battery on your flashlight? Was that game? I really liked that because it made it so tense that like you could be in the middle of something and then all of a sudden, oh my God, my light went out. And you'd have to like shake the controller up and down. I thought that was pretty cool. Let's do 3 immunity boosters for right now. And then let's actually get them slotted. Yeah, I don't need to carry around the electricity booster. It doesn't come up right now so often that I need to have immediate access to it. Yeah, this guy. Let's equip. There we go. Patikin says that he will play Deathloop eventually, and Dougler says, no more heroes, you have to shake the Wii remote to charge your totally not lightsaber beam sword. I played the original No More Heroes and had a very good time with it, and then never touched the series again.
Be worth it.
Oh, I found the CD. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot that's why I was in here. But yeah, I've seen a lot of theories, and I would stress theories in the wake of the release of Redfall, that Arcane Studios made Dishonored 2. And that didn't do very well. And they made Dishonored Death of the Outsider, and that didn't do very well. Like, commercially, financially, is the really important operative here. It just didn't make very much money. And then they did Prey, and that didn't do very well financially. And then they did Moonfall, which was the expansion to Prey. Not very, I think it was called Moonfall. Moon Crash, whatever it was called. That didn't do very well. And then they did Deathloop, and that didn't do. And like, you guys get the pattern here. Arcane Studios is extremely good at making very high quality of games that people don't buy. And then somebody, somewhere, presumably at Bethesda, because Arcane falls under Bethesda's umbrella, said, okay, we need you to make Borderlands, go do that. And Arcane Studios said, well, let's see, we'll have some heroes, we'll have 4 people, and instead of being on an alien planet, you'll be in a Stephen King town. And it'll just be Salem's Lot, and that'll be the premise of our game. And all of that sounds like it could have worked out, and then didn't. Because, again, in the world of theory, things that people think might have happened, nobody at Arcane wanted to make that game. Nobody was interested in doing that. Patin was saying, I was looking at Digital Foundry's video of Alan Wake where they checked out the console version of the remaster. I'm surprised they didn't talk about any issues. I wanted to listen to what they had to say. But other than that, Patikin, they didn't really note any particular issues, any of the things that you witnessed. Yeah, so for anybody that wants to know, and I do like to say this anytime we're talking about a game that is not the one in front of me, no spoilers. Patikin went to play some Alan Wake remastered today and found it to be a very bad time. Almost as bad as the time that those two brothers just had. There were a lot of graphical issues, particularly coming out of a cutscene. Maxime grabbed a great video of one, like a clip. I would like to leave now, thank you. Oh, we're doing this again. Is this the same exact building that I was in before? I'm gonna have to, hold on. There's no way I'm making it out of here without... Yeah. If it's not the exact same place as before, the layout, like if it's not the same location, the layout is identical. And right at the moment, I am happy for it. Okay. So, we got the CD. I don't know if I need to turn it in at night, but it is indicating that because we do have a dusk symbol here. So yeah, let's go this way. Yeah, Patikin, all I can say is that I hope that you're able to refund it. I feel like some of the issues that you're seeing there could be settings or driver related, but... What is happening in here? Hold on a second. Oh, no! I accidentally dodged my ass right off of that roof. Okay. Sorry, let me just get my bearings. We're gonna bear left. There's a howler over there. I don't want it to scream at me. 100 meters that way, you say? Let me get off at street level. Patikin saying they didn't mention it at all. I also found out having an AMD CPU is having graphical issues on PC, so there is that. It seems the console version is fine overall. PC ports, as usual, are shit. And then me is saying right frog, which is... Is that towards Patikin or towards the weird jumping that I've been doing? And then Patikin saying, yeah, it isn't driver related or anything. Main thing I hear is that people who have an AMD CPU have the graphical issues. That's so weird. I remember, here's a deep cut. The original PC port, and it goes to what Patikin's saying, the original PC port of... The PC port... Shit. God damn it. The PC port of... I need to get this out. Psychonauts had a particular part of the game where in the era that it released, if you had an AMD CPU, the screen would just go black and you could not proceed through the game. I don't know if that was ever resolved, but it was one thing that came out in a video that I'd seen about it. Hold on. I need you guys to relax. Everybody relax. Give me my flowers. Chamomile, pick up. Okay. Okay. Let's continue on towards our quest. We got all UV'd up. It was in response to your saying, oh, bear left. So that was Frog right. Patigan's saying, I wanted to do some research on this to see what I should do, because I have to say the remaster looks nice with all the upgrades. So, like, Patigan, there's no, like, setting that you can change, or, like, anything that you can do on the driver's side, like turn on extra anti-aliasing, or disable VSync, or... It would just be super disappointing if you weren't able to play this game, because, like, I was looking forward to seeing the remaster. Hold on. Wait, I am on the right quest. Yes, it is. Okay. It'll never not feel weird to not close that door behind me.
Going? That depends. What do you want?
Your son sent me.
You've got the CD?
Yeah, and your son's doing good, if you were wondering.
Thank you for the disc.
What's all this about the CD containing the fate of mankind?
If I may be frank, this may very well be mankind's only salvation. People burn books to keep themselves warm at night. They use oil canvases to patch holes in roofs. And in Gothic cathedrals, they sell tomatoes. They don't understand that no man lasts forever, contrary to art.
I have a bad feeling this might be like licensed music.
Do you hear? And now this transition. Quite so.
Yeah, as always, I wouldn't mind hanging out and listening to this, but having finished the mission and not wanting to get muted here on Twitch, we will step away from his lovely piano music. And since I happen to be right here at the base, yes, let's take this opportunity to sell some stuff. I am a fan of the arts.
Sometimes I wake up at night and forget the fall even happened. That's about the only time I smile.
I don't want to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to you either. I'm looking for a way inside. What was I going to say? That, oh boy, this guy. Oh, it just feels kind of cruddy to be like, oh, the salvation of mankind is in this CD. It's like, I didn't believe him, and yet it still feels like a cruddy thing to say. That's very disappointing, though, Patikin, that there's no way around those graphical issues.
You've traveled through the Outlands. Any other cities still standing?
Who is addressing me? Because it's not you.
The butcher's men are high on some weird kind of...
Oh, it might have been her. Okay, really quick, I want to sell a lot of my items. Sell. So, again, I'd say anything that's green at this point. I've got some really good... Whoops. Let's get rid of that. This level 2 blade... yeah, now I know why it wasn't doing any damage. The level 2 blade, I'm a level 4 person. We'll dump that. This looks like a nice time. The hacksaw. Yeah, let's go ahead and just sell these, like, level 1 blades that I have 4 of. We'll just go ahead and get rid of those. And I'm gonna keep my level 1 healing, though, because level 1 healing is better than level 0 healing. Ooh, an operative kit. So this is level 7, headwear for a ranger. We'd be giving up, actually, a whole lot. It's more armor, way more survivor sense range. The stamina cost. So the thing is, the stamina cost on melee weapons. My big two-handed cudgel, it takes a lot of stamina. So any reduction that I get on that, I'm kind of tempted to just sell this. That said, it is very high level. Level 4 gloves, we'll sell those. We'll sell the medic jersey. We'll sell the falconeer guards. I like the sound of it, but we're not going to do that. We'll sell these, yeah, archer breeches. Oh, and all of the valuables. We're going to sell all of that. Okay. That puts me into a way better position. Now, let's see if there's anything that I'd like to buy. I'm going to say the paintball mask seems better than my protective glasses. It is for damage busters. We do get more damage resistance at night, which seems helpful, and a bigger increase to two-handed weapons. What we're losing, though, is the stamina cost reduction on melee weapons, which is really helpful. But I'm going to say that on the whole, this outweighs it, so let's go ahead and buy that. Now we've got a slightly better winter jacket. More damage on two-handed... Wait, why is it... Oh, because it goes up by 0.1%. So we're getting 1 point of armor. More stealth, interestingly. Damage resistance during the day, but only a little bit. And then the damage of... Yeah, that seems kind of expensive relative to what it actually is. I don't see any other... tank-related stuff. I don't know. How do we feel about this? Stamina regeneration is up 3%. How much money do I have? 30,000. You know what? Screw it. Let's just do it.
I keep telling.
Let me put on my new gear. Here's my new paintball mask. Definitely makes me look like an adult. And now we're going to put on my winter jacket. And let's just sell off the stuff that we just got off. Sell. And... sell. Okay. So we're a little bit better off than we were. Let me stop by the Craftmaster. I don't feel like I have a lot of stuff to do, but...
Some say the renegades are about to attack.
The best. All you need, right here.
Oh, I need to, like, practice throwing the UV bar to, like, repel the zombies. I feel like that would be very helpful. Patikin says that getting it on PS5 solves it. Have you... is that what you're going to do, Patikin? Just get the upgraded version there? Yeah, so I am out of infected trophies. Oh, wait, I can do the regeneration booster. Sure, what am I saving up for?
That's very special, my boy.
And then I'm kind of tempted to craft another one of these engine bludgeons, because I can afford it, and the one that I have has got to be 2/3 busted now. Yeah. That's our craft weapons. I thought there was also something about, like, upgrading the... Yeah, upgrading the blueprint. So, do I have any other two-handed ones? This is one-handed slashing, one-handed blunt, two-handed slashing. And so one thing I'm not finding in the world at all right now, blades. Like, at all. I've been at 0 of 2 blades for a long time. So for all of my scavenging, not finding it. Patikin says he doesn't know, to be honest. I was looking forward to playing Remastered, though.
Another satisfied customer.
Well, whatever you choose to do, I'm looking forward to seeing, like, the next stream.
Sometimes I wonder.
I have to say, I would say, at least for me, I would think that it would depend very heavily on whether or not you get the refund. Dirty job challenge. Did I do this? I'm clearly not. Oh, right. Finish the challenge with at least a bronze medal, which was going to be at nighttime. Well, if I can somehow make it there, then I think that we can do the challenge as much as we want before the sun comes up. And, like, the sun doesn't come up. Let's hoof it. Let's see if we can get over there. Yeah, I saw that howler. We were able to stay outside of his scream range long enough. Wow, I need to not be on the street. Part of me definitely wants to heal, and the other part of me says, but the more time we take, the more likely that the sun is going to start coming up, so... Bolter caught. That was probably worth it. Come on, let's get out of here. Okay, this will be fine. Come on. Okay, I just need the chasers to, like, relax so I can keep going 89 meters that way. There we go. Oh, is this, like, way up there? Well, we'll try to get there. I've still got... What time is the sunrise? Is it 6 a.m. or 8 a.m.? It still feels very dark right now. Go! Oh, sir, I'm here to participate. Protect the PK dummies from the infected assault. So we need 3. I don't know what that is. Right stick to aim with the cannon. Oh. Wow, I'm very bad at protecting the dummy. So one of the dummies, that's what it is. You need to protect all 3 dummies. And I'm not doing that. You guys, I don't know how I would ever get 3 out of 3 dummies. I mean, I got off to a bad start, but check this out. You guys! Let's give that at least one more try. Oh, Patine also wants to play Quantum Break. I had a good time with Quantum Break. I don't feel like it's Remedy's best. So... how? Like, I've already lost 40% off of that guy. I just found that you can zoom in. Like, I feel like we could get a bronze by just choosing one dummy and not stopping. But, like, look at this dude. Yeah, I think we're down to one dummy. So yeah, I gotta protect that for another minute. A minute, you guys. Well, we'll do our best. If I get a bronze on this, I'm gonna call it. Because trying to protect all 3 dummies. Okay, please don't do that. Yeah, look at that. That dude just ran up and took a swipe. So I'm gonna, like, I'll do my best, but we're definitely gonna pick out, like, one of them, probably the middle one, to just go whole ham and try to protect that guy. Patikin says, sorry, Mia says, but Time Knife. Mia, I love Time Knife. Now that we have a little bit more, like, editing capabilities, we were talking about, like, pulling that clip, and I still, like, I don't know, if people would find it funny in it, then I would pull that clip. I'm like, I don't know if it works without context, and yet the context is just the fact that it's very funny. Oh, wait, do it. So, that's a great start. Wow. This actually feels like one of those challenges that might be distinctly easier if you turn down the graphical settings so there's like less fog and stuff to obscure your vision. But doing this for 3 full minutes or 2.5 minutes, whatever it is a daring gameplay choice. Yeah, so that... So we're down basically to... two dummies. You guys, this is crazy. Is there a feature to this that I'm missing? Like, I feel like there must be. Like, the auto aim is very generous, and yet just the stream of dudes. I do see the big guy coming up, by the way, but yeah, like I sort of feel like eating this hit or just letting all of the crowd of zombies get in there. This is one of those things where, like, I feel like there must be an element to it, a strategy or a secondary ability on this thing that I haven't tried yet. Let me try it with, like, the left trigger. Let me see if that does something additional. Oops. Hold on. I wasn't done. So for anybody that doesn't know, Time Knife was, it was a text log. Actually, 2 text logs, ultimately. But a text log that was in... yeah, the left trigger does nothing. That was in Quantum Break. It was a totally optional thing. It didn't affect the main story at all. It was delightful. I will say that. Maybe a big element of it is like setting off the fire lines in sequence so that you only have to watch one flank for as long as possible. But trying to work out when that starts, like when is a good time to do it. I just shot the thing myself. I saw a human-shaped thing in the fire and I said, oh, let me take a shot at that. All right, I'm gonna set. So the only thing I was trying to do there for a second was just set off the fire line, and fucking look at this. This is gonna be the last time that I try this, I think. The idea that you're supposed to do this to get a gold by rescuing all 3 dummies, that seems... At some point in my life, I want to look up on YouTube what it looks like when somebody does this. Gets all 3, gets it perfect. Like, where do you start, dude? Hold on a second. Can I just run down there? No, I can't. Nope. Yeah, no, that's it. This is the first thing. I have sung this game's praises. I really like Dying Light 2. This is the first thing where it feels so poorly balanced and so much against what the rest of the game is. It feels like something that maybe somebody in the development team like thought, oh, this will be fun, and they just sort of like threw it in just before release, and it is not. And that's like a level 1 quest, I guess. No thanks. I think I'm good. Sir, enjoy your turret defense game. I'm gonna go do the whole rest of this game. It is almost sunup. I would like to... Oh my god. How is this, like... Well, I'm definitely not doing it right now. Let's go look at the water tower quest. Jack and Joe threatened to blow up the water tower and deprive everyone of the water. I had to climb the tower unnoticed and take control of it, which has already been done. I got the water flowing again, giving control of the tower to the peacekeepers. True. Because I was lied to by the survivor quest givers, and I didn't want to... I didn't feel good about that, so I decided not to do it. Not to give it to them. Oh, by the way, speaking of, wow, I can't believe that I'm siding against the, like, the little guy in a game. Also, did I break a leg? Why am I cannot move faster than this currently. Is my character depressed because he didn't do that combat challenge? I don't know what's going on. What? I can't move. Hold on. You guys, I can't run. Hold on. What if I switch to mouse and keyboard? No. I am at a stroll. This doesn't seem playable. Boy, the game is not happy about the fact that I did not do that quest. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna exit out to the menu, and then we'll come back in and we'll see if that fixes it. Yes. Anyway, Time Knife was a text log, an optional couple text logs that you could find sort of like sprinkled there in the world of Quantum Break, and it was basically like this novel, this fan fiction that this guy had written, and it was I really, really enjoyed it. And there's a part of the video, it goes much too long for like a traditional clip here on Twitch, but it basically features me not able to continue reading the story because the story is too good and I have to set it aside. And then like later in the playthrough when I found part 2, I was like, nope, I just can't, because it is such a derailing. And what I found after that is that some of the cast of the game did do a dramatic reading of it, which I think is on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, now I can run. No idea at all what that was about. But we're back. if that, I say this all the time, but if that's the biggest technical frumple doohickey little issue that we have during the course of the game, I will be very happy with my experience. This is another one of those things where it's like, how do you get down? Okay, now I can't slide down the rope, which seems eternally weird to me. We can come up here. Sure. Oh boy. Yeah, Time Knife is one of those things that, like, you just want whoever wrote it, whoever added that to the game. Like I'm over here talking about that combat challenge, saying like, yeah, somebody on the development team thought that was going to be a good idea, and maybe I'll come back to it, or maybe there'll be like a comment later on being like, oh, okay, here's the thing that you're overlooking, and here's how you're meant to do it. And hopefully it's something more than just like get good. But somebody somewhere on the writing team for Quantum Break had this idea for like, what if we put in this fan fiction story, and they wrote it and they got it into the game and it was perfect. And you just want to say to that person, it reminds me of Mia's reaction to like an optional story that you can tell in Mia. What was the name of it? Night in the Woods. And like Mia was just like she just completely lost it at this story, and she loved it so much, and like wanted to tell the developers of the game how much she had loved that. And like, yeah, I would want them to know that as well, just because these people, the developers, they work on, nope, there's still barbed wire up there. They work on these games for ever. They sacrifice a chunk of their life on planet Earth to get these done, and they work on them sometimes for years. And in the cases of some of these smaller indie projects, they can be these... Wow, it really is go on that thing. Okay. And you just want to be able to let them know at the end of it, like, hey man, that thing that you did, the thing that you made really brought some joy. And like, yeah, I would want the people who played, who created Night in the Woods to see Mia's reaction to that. And the people that wrote Time Knife, and they've probably seen a ton of it, but like to see my reaction to that portion. Night in the Woods had Mia, yeah. The high school story, wasn't it? Oh God. I need to see if that's like one of the golden moments highlights, isn't it, Mia? Because it was too long for a clip, but... Okay. I mean, yes, please. I want to say that behind me there's a cage. Yeah, so that's where I think we're meant to be. But there's other things for me to look at, so let's look at them. Mia, do you have that like link? Do you have a thing to your like Night in the Woods moment? Because I would love to share that with people. I feel like that was long enough ago that a lot of the... There might be a lot of people that didn't ever get a chance to see that. Also, I'm just remembering right now, I never acknowledged Luca's statement near the beginning of the stream that he was still like pretty messed up from the party that he went to the other day. I'm just glad that he had a good time with it. And hopefully, we didn't miss the opportunity to say, to tell him to have a great night. Okay, let's go on with this. Oh, did they clear out? Lots of bottles we can throw.
Is this some kind of collector or what?
Check frequency 72.5 FM. We have not encountered any tunable radios. Early on, there was a situation where we had to remember a radio frequency, but You couldn't tune the radio manually. Night is here. Actually, that borderline looks like it could be a Night in the Woods reference, except for the the butcher knife or whatever. Oh.
Oh, this place is a pigsty.
Okay, I mean, there's gotta be, yeah.
Here's something.
Patch of skin, the tattoo, remember?
Wait, what the hell? Oh, fuck! That's human skin! Hakon, I found the tattoo they cut out of Lucas. Damn freaks.
What?
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
Get the hell out of there! We still ain't already.
Why are you going through my sister's stuff? Didn't know they were hiring pilgrims as housekeepers in this hole.
Are you shedding skin, Barney?
What the fuck is... We didn't...
A little piece of Lucas to remember him by, you sicko?
Fuck you. Nice try. But that ain't mine. I'll kill you, you son of a bitch!
Okay, so now can we have a civilized conversation about this? I mean, I admit that somebody could have... Oh. Oh, there we go.
Where's the girl?
She wasn't here.
She hasn't shown her face anywhere for a good couple of hours.
Do you know what it means?
He wanted to show off. Son of a bitch wanted to prove that he killed Lucas. So you're a cannibal now or some shit, Barney. It wasn't me! It's him! He framed me!
Okay, we're taking him to the station. He'll give us the whole story soon enough. You did good, Aiden. Meet me in my office. Time to fulfill my end of the deal.
Okay, so I've got bad news. There's only one person that could have planted that here. I believe Barney when he says that that's not his. His protestations were too legitimate. He was too like, what are you talking about? What the hell is that? When he came in, he goes, why are you going through my sister's stuff? So the idea that it belongs to Barney is unlikely in the first place. Could it be his sister's? It could be. But I'm just saying that, like, if that evidence was planted here, there's only one person that could have done it. It's not going to be Ador or any of his men. Well, none of his men that we know of. It could be somebody that we haven't been introduced. But it's not going to be Ador because Ador wants to find the person that did this. Somebody that he liked and respected was found dead. If he didn't want to find out who had done it, he wouldn't have hired somebody like Aiden to go get it. And he strikes me as an honorable dude, up to and including the line that he just gave us there about, let's go, I'm going to uphold my end of the bargain. That leaves one character that could have done it. It wasn't Barney. I don't think it was Barney's sister. The only other person that knew where this location was, knew what was at stake, knew what the evidence was, the patch of skin and everything else, that would have condemned the group, is it Hakon? Am I saying his name correctly? I think Hakon set up Barney and his sister. Is my personal prediction. I do not want confirmation of this in chat. I don't want to have any spoilers, but it seems super convenient that we were in the middle of having the fight with Barney, and then Hakon shows up with the peacekeepers in tow. And like, yeah, what's his face? Aiden did like radio for him, but man, he got there super quick and just happened to have the things. And Kim said, "You're the cannibal. You did it." It's like, oh, okay. Like, definitely make sure nobody has a chance to talk or hear his protestations, hear his denials.
I'll take care of you, buddy.
Well, I'd rather do some upgrades, but I don't have any of those, and I can't craft a weapon either.
So long, pal.
And it's disappointing to have that suspicion, but it's a strong suspicion. I really like Hakon. It's a super charismatic and cool dude, but his motivations remain very murky to me. And as a result, you start looking at this point for what does he have to gain, and you look at his... Oh, don't fall. Okay, it didn't fall far, fortunately. When his motives are not clear, you start looking at his actions in a more, like, wholesome way. Holistic way, I guess I'd say. And right now, the way that he's behaving seems super sketch. Oh, I was gonna say, this isn't gonna be a door, is it?
I'm begging you. Send a patrol at least.
Not gonna happen.
You want me to get down on my knees and beg? Is that what you want?
Are you aware of our commander's murder?
Unless you have any information about that, we can't help you.
Well, I don't know anything about that.
Nothing we can do then.
So what should I do?
Maybe find someone who does have the information we're looking for.
I don't have time for that.
Yeah, it feels kind of cruddy what that woman's going through. And Mia has put the link in chat. So if you guys have not yet seen that clip, like, technically Night in the Woods spoiler, but I feel like a lot of people who want to play that game probably have. It is... The story is fun, but Mia's reaction to it is funner. I definitely recommend checking out that clip.
Law and order. Ain't no other way to say it.
You killed the commander. Where'd you get the idea? Your sick head? Or from your little sister?
Fuck you! I hated the guy more than most. But even I'm not stupid enough to have killed him.
You know, whenever I catch someone, even red-handed, they deny it till the very end.
Maybe you are stupid enough to have done that. Maybe you're a moron even.
You trying to piss me off so I kill you right here? No. That's not my game. You're gonna be tried and convicted.
Why did you carve out his tattoo?
I'm telling you, I don't know, because I didn't do it. I go crazy sometimes, sure, but I ain't no fucking psycho.
Oh, you're the biggest psycho I know. I bet someone ordered you to kill Lucas and you had to bring them proof. Simple.
Focus, you fucking PK. I told you, it wasn't me, understand?
Prove it.
Fuck! Even I know asking me to prove a negative means you got nothing. Don't they teach you that in PK school, you fucking fuck?
Waste of time.
So you kill Lucas. What happens next?
I don't know, asshole. Because I didn't do it. Hurt me, and I'll take revenge. But I'm not a cold-blooded killer.
Forget it, Aiden. Punks like him just want to cause chaos, their favorite flavor. We're done here. This idiot won't tell the truth.
Why would I lie? I have less to gain by lying to you than I did if I'd killed Lucas. Which I didn't.
Don't expect rational thought from anyone who needs a separate brain just to control his sphincter.
You're the one talking out of his asshole. Give me a fucking break.
This piece of skin is evidence. Solid evidence. Let's not waste any more time on this piece of garbage, Aiden. He'll get a trial, followed by a death sentence soon enough.
What about our agreement?
It still stands. Go to the metro tunnels. I'll meet you there after we've disposed of Barney. But there's one more thing. I need a favor.
Well?
Once you get to the center, my wife and kids are there. Will you give them something for me? And tell them that I'm safe?
You don't have anyone you trust more to handle this for you?
Maybe I don't.
As long as this isn't arsenic and you're not setting me up.
It's not. The address is on it.
Hello to Mr. Torg.
That Carl weasel through the ringer. He spit out who killed Lucas right away.
Matt was right about you, Pilgrim.
Thank you.
Oh, we got a gang leader something. It was a new blueprint. Yeah, here I'm not running, but I'm also inside of a building, so I'm not as, like, weirded out by it. Mr. Torg saying, what's new? Well, we just did the next, or we just wrapped up the, oh, enter the tunnel. Hold on, is this on to the next thing? Yeah, I feel like he's taking us into the metro tunnel. So we're going to, yeah, by solving the murder of Commander Lucas, I was able to reach the city center. All I needed to do was get through the metro tunnel. Yeah, so I think that this is going to be actually where we call it for this episode, because the next thing is probably going to be like a whole new segment. It has been multiple days since the last episode of this. I want to say the last episode of this was either Saturday or Sunday. And I think it was Saturday, actually. So it was great to be able to return to this. This was on a Thursday. I don't think we'll have a chance to stream anything tomorrow, which will be on Friday. But hopefully at some point during the weekend. And then, yeah, we've got a big 3-day weekend coming up. Not this weekend, but next weekend. So hopefully we'll be able to do something a little bit extra on that Monday as well. You guys, thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Dying Light 2. And yeah, next episode will be big episode 10. I like hitting those milestones with everything. Thank you guys all so much for hanging out. Thank you to Mark Quack for the cheers, to Alfie for the raid, and everybody coming over. I hope you guys enjoyed getting a chance to see some Dying Light 2. And tomorrow we'll be hanging out with Samalander and Patikin and with More Than a Mia. Right now, let's go see if we can raid over to Chivalry, and we will see you guys again later in the weekend. Until next time, you guys, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.